Thanks for staying with us. So last week, a news broke a lot of hearts of many Nigerians about an alleged sexual against a minor by somebody quite popular in Lagos State by the name of Dr. Femi Olaleye. The news got out on social media last week, and it got a lot of attention. And this news was initially broken by Princess Damilola Adekoya, she's probably known as Princess, on social media. And then the conversation was taken up by Kate Henshaw. And from then on, lots of comments on social media concerning this very popular doctor in Lagos State.
So Dr. Femi Olaleye was actually my friend up until when I heard this news. Because of his nature, he's very friendly and, very passionate about what he does. We keep recommending him to other people. So I think about a week ago, his wife called me, and she knows I'm his friend. So she said, haven't you heard? I'm like, hear what? And I was like, what's going on? And then she told me, oh, he had been her niece, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, are you joking? She said no. The case was reported on the 30th of November last year, 2021. Yes, 2021. So that's one they are saying March. No. Anthony Police Station, the case was reported. And this was immediately after the wife found out. So I was shocked. I said to her, I'm going to have to call him. Give me the details. She told me how she found out just on the 29th and immediately called his mom, and then she told, there was a round table. They sat down and they asked, as she came over, and they asked him, what happened? And the child spoke and said, he has been me. 2 weeks she got into that house. He started now 2 weeks, just as she got there. And the mother is critically ill. That's why this woman took her in. Now, my annoyance is the mother was there. He said, oh, okay, I'm sorry. But the wife was devastated. This went on for 1 year and 9 months, and she's just finding out.
In this case in particular, you've heard from Princess, you've heard from Dr. Femi Olaleye, we've heard from the police. And the concern we've talked about so far is the fact that the legal department of the Nigerian police are dragging their feet for at least 6 months to charge this case, or a year, to charge this case to court. And that's questionable. That's one angle. Very. There's an angle of the fact that the wife is being alleged to be trying to victimize or to blackmail her husband. I don't know what, that's what, according to Dr. Olaleye, is saying, that she is having these malicious allegations against her, which is, according to him, is false, and he's trying to blackmail him. I don't know what that is about. And thirdly, there's a part of the elders, like Mama Rainbow in the other issue, and this one, the allegation being held against the mother of Dr. Femi, saying that she was saying that there's nothing, this is nothing new under the sun, in a nutshell. That they should forgive him, that because we all heard the audio where she was telling the wife that, listen, my son can't die, you can't kill my son. There's nothing that he has done that's not been done before in the world. These are. You heard that audio? Yeah, I heard the audio. I think it was Princess that sent that audio to me. There's nothing that the world has not heard before. That these are things that her son would not die, and that at least he has apologized, stuff like that. So there's that part of, okay, where do we draw the line between culture and a case like this?
Yeah, that the wife even reported this, knowing how a lot of people like to cover up. I mean, I commend her, and I also commend Princess for constantly using her voice, being that loud voice in the wilderness. This is not an easy thing to come and say, to call out somebody, especially someone who is, who has influence, And, sometimes I'm afraid for her when the way she talks, and, she calls out almost everyone. And I just say, well done to that. We have constantly said to people, when you see something, say something. But I know that with this sort of case, it's because the people that are the perpetrators are husbands, fathers, brothers, if they are male, or aunties, uncle, mothers. They're so close, they're close family members. It's hard to want to to call them out for their bad behavior. You're afraid of what the consequences and repercussions will be on their lives, on their careers. And for them to, I mean, for his wife to have done that, we thank her for that, because it's also about that child. Eventually, that child, a lot of the victims are further victimized because no one wants to call out the adult. But this child will forever be grateful to them.
To join Miriam in commending the wife, you know, for a woman to do this, not sacrifice family for marriage. What you see women do is when incest happens, mothers sacrifice their children for their marriage. Women sacrifice their cousins, nieces, sisters for their marriage. Children for their marriage. So for a woman to say, I would risk it, whether it's a false allegation or not, I'm saying that she even tried to report it. It's commendable that she did the right things. She went to an institution, she reported. Such a woman should be encouraged by the system, not frustrated. By the system. Because it is 1 in a billion. It is rare to find.
Yeah.